that'll be later.
Alright, so we're here at Deep Stage. We have the Z06 that we've been doing a cam swap on for about a week now. Had to pull the entire motor out in order to do the cam swap because the cam tension was too tight. So the timing gear was too tight, sorry. And it's actually got this really cool one-of-one bumper that we just saw, and then also this hood as well. The bumper is fiberglass, and so it's made up of a bunch of custom materials. But the car turned out really, really cool. Sounds crazy whenever it's on. Obviously, the Z06, as you can see, it's got this little billet aluminum cap. This thing sounds sick. Making a decent amount of power as well. We're seeing around 720 horsepower, 750 foot-pounds of torque roughly. Sounds crazy. We've also got the Morimoto tail lights. But that's only my personal taste. Then we got this real carbon fiber wing.
The brake light supercharged those electric lights up like that. Sick.
Horsepower and 732 torque. Not bad at all. Don't ever want to plug in too much, but like I said before, this billet aluminum cap on this motor is super freaking cool.
It's absolutely sick.
We've also got some other stuff going on in the shop. We've got a Coyote in an F-150. It's a Gen 3 or Gen 4. And I might show that here in a little bit. We've also got the 1,000 horsepower yellow C7 build going on. We've got the supercharger currently off the shop race car as well. So that's super cool. I might show that here in a little bit. Figured we'd bring you guys live to this last pull. We're coming to a close at the end of the day, so just doing some pulls here. Some decent interior as well. Maximum effort down here. Yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, we did a cam swap on this Z06 C7 Corvette. It took us about a week, only because we don't normally have to pull out the motor in order to do a cam swap on these cars, but we did end up having to pull out the motor. We've got a full video on our TikTok, on YouTube, and on Instagram on why exactly we pulled the motor on this car. This hood has been a hit or miss for about everyone in the shop. Initially, a lot of us didn't like it, but as we've seen the supercharger super high up on these motors, obviously, so as you can see on our other videos, the shop race car actually has a giant square cut in the center of the hood, so it actually is a necessity to cut the hood whenever you have gigantic plates, like the port injection plates on these cars. But because we've figured out how to clearance these cars so well, we've ended up not cutting the hoods as much. But this giant bump here in the middle, I'm trying to crouch down to show, it's got a gigantic bump in the middle. We've actually all grown to love this hood as it's been here over the last week. It's got the vertical doors. How much horsepower that last pull actually made. Looks like I made 709 and 751. Not bad at all. It's actually really, really good for a cam swap car. I think this is. The LT platform is pretty easy to put horsepower on. Typically, I just want to put it in the cam, but we elected for a cam swap on this car. Out this week. Tim's in here tuning it up. Don't want to bother him too much. But the billet aluminum cap on the supercharger looks super, super cool as well. So we ended up having to pull the motor out on this car as well. I'm going to back up so you guys can see the whole car. But we ended up having to pull the motor out. Normally we don't have to for those cam swaps. Typically we can get that just type the chain off without too much difficulty. But we ended up having to pull it off. It was too tight. So that was a bit of an issue, but we ended up overcoming that. That wasn't too much of a hassle. We've done motor swaps on these cars plenty of times, so it's not that big a deal. So just got the thumbs up from Tim. So we are about done tuning this C7. But appreciate you guys tuning in. This thing made 709 horsepower. It's all 720 horsepower a little bit ago. And it also made 751 foot-pounds of torque. It's the most amount of torque I've seen on this car. So appreciate you guys tuning in.